Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here.
Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Hokey smokes, yes indeed, another day in which hopefully you are alive and metabolizing through the magic of diffusion. It's just amazing. Diffusion is an amazing process that makes everything available to us. I was thinking about that this morning. And I'll try to remember this whole story again because it's an actual thing that leads into something, not just, diffusion's neat. So good morning and welcome. First off, of course, the Shelton, Washington weather plague rat and spider report. Last night it was damp, but it wasn't raining when I went out walkies. And again, I keep ending up going out late, and there's reasons for that, and I'll talk about that as well, I hope. But I went out walkies and it was damp. I carried my umbrella, but it didn't rain, so that was nice. And I can't tell. It's dark. I can't hear wind. I can't hear rain, so there's weather outside. I don't know what it is, but for the spider report, I think the gangly leg spider down there is still there. The gangly leg spiders, they move a lot, so it's hard to tell. But the garden spider over in the corner is still there. She must still have good eating. Thumbs up for that. Plague rat report. Well, out of breath. I walked to Walmart again. Used up the last of my Walmart gift card. So, I bought all the stuff that I need for the month, minus cat food. I need cat food. But I went and bought stuff. So I've got, like lotion and deodorant and vitamins and tissues and stuff like that. There's still a few things I need, but I'm doing good. So walking to Walmart, not nice to be there, but at least I got this stuff. So hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Again, it's burning in the county I live in. Not out of control yet. It's a mild burn. But it only takes one, so here's hoping everything stays okay. Now, on that one, I have been feeling bad again. The first couple months of it, I felt very socially irresponsible just by going out. And so I didn't even go out, let alone go out with or without a mask. Now I go out walking. For the longest time, I have been okay. The CDC guidelines, if you're going to be around people, wear a mask, practice your social distancing. If you're in public, in the open, you are largely okay if you're not around other people. When I go out walking when there's not a lot of people around. Hopefully I'll try and... When I went walkies during the summertime, my changing biochemistry, I've started being a daytime person. I've become diurnal. I've been nocturnal 98% of my life. I'm sleepy during the day and I wake up when the sun goes down. That's changed now. Past 2 years and some, my biochemistry has changed. I get tired when it gets dark out and I'm awake when the sun is up. When the weather was changing to wintertime, I was really resenting it because I like the sun being up. I like going walkies in the sun. Now that it's dark, I'm back to liking the dark again because when you go out walkies during the daytime, there's usually people around because it's sunny, so they're out. Now that it's dark, very few people out. So again, when you're out in public and there's not a lot of people around, if you can stay socially distanced, then you're okay. You don't really need to wear a mask. You're okay. When I go out walking now, I maybe pass on the streets 3 people, and that's to Walmart and back, 6-mile round trip through downtown Shelton, and I might pass 3 people, and I can easily cross the street, or if they're on a sidewalk, I walk out in the road so that I'm not next to them. Some people, when they go out walking, are wearing masks downtown. I'm feeling more and more socially irresponsible by not wearing a mask in public downtown. So I'm probably going to start doing that whether or not I have pre-rolls, at least for downtown, so that I'm not having to I don't want to be that example of, there's a family and a child and they're all masked and I'm not, and then have them explain to the child that I'm not wearing a mask because I'm a jerk. That's not why I'm trying to do this. I'm a big mask believer. We need to wear masks. We need to do this. I need to start wearing it more in public, even if it's not physically necessary. But more people need to wear them. And if I'm going to convince people not to because I'm not wearing one in public, then I need to start changing my behavior. So thumbs up on that. Just thought I'd mention. Oh yes, and a further better exploration. Yesterday I'd said that there are people that are still, equating communism with wearing masks. And it's like, oh really? So wearing a mask so you don't get sick is the same thing as the workers seizing the means of production so that owners don't capitalize off the backs of labor. Really, that's what masks are. There's no correlation. Once again, when you go like, that's socialism, that's communism, you're just carrying a sign that says, hi, I'm gullible, easily manipulable, and I'm proud of it. So thumbs up on that. But, yes indeed, I went to Walmart, and again, not many people that were actually doing things properly. And again, sorry for looking down there on my topics list, but if I don't write stuff down, I'm not going to remember it. And at least for this, I can sort of remember to write things down and sort of remember to look at the list. During the daytime, during other times, no, I forget that I got a list. If I write stuff down, I forget I've written it. I lose the pad, I lose the pen. It's just, it doesn't work. But I have down vitamin supplements. Now, I take a vitamin supplement. Once again, it's like, I'm not advertising, so to heck with the brand name. But I take a vitamin supplement only because I don't eat well. Excuse me. Because of my monetary situation, because of my dentures, I can't eat a lot of things properly. I can't chew. I can't chew things that are even semi-solid. I can't chew lettuce and salad anymore. The last time I tried to eat salad, I had to throw it away because I was chewing a mouthful of lettuce and, things like that, lettuce, cabbage, such, for like 5 minutes, and it was not swallowable yet. I don't have the chewing surface. There's a lot of things I can't chew. Unless it's soft, I can't eat it. So, to pick up on the stuff, because my diet sucks that way now, I take the dietary supplements. But if you eat even semi-properly, vitamin supplements like that do nothing for you. Nothing. Zip. Zero. They have found no positive thing from taking vitamin supplements like that. So yay? Now remember, again, that's if you eat properly. So if you're even just eating even semi-properly, you're going to be fine. You don't take them. I don't get the stuff that I need. So I take the supplements. As I stated before, yesterday it was, I have been hammering potassium tablets because I don't get enough potassium in my diet. And now that I'm taking those extra potassium tablets, my legs have calmed down. There are days they're great. Last night, they were going, oh, my muscles in my lower legs and were twitching. My toes were kind of pulling down, not hard, which means I really need to take a whole lot more today. Thumbs up on that. Still though, life is life. Let's see what else I have on this one. Oh yes, this is a big thing and it ties in with a whole bunch of stuff, and Nintendo is being Nintendo, but Nintendo will never change because they have no incentive to, and I'll explain why that ties into everything and all. There have been a whole group of people that really like Nintendo products, and they've been having like real life in-person things and e-things where they play Nintendo stuff, and it has been, sanctioned by Nintendo and done all this stuff. This year, they wanted to have some older Smash Brothers stuff, a 20-year-old game. Nintendo does not sell this game anymore. Nintendo doesn't support it in any way, but it has fans. And every year, people have been having these convention things to show it off and play it. This year, because there's no online stuff and they wanted to have online play for it, there is a mod for an emulator called Dolphin. It is a GameCube emulator. There is a thing called Slippy mod that allows you to play it online. And so they got a cease and desist from Nintendo because they were going to have an online Smash Brothers thing. But that's because, piracy. They cannot condone piracy because you'd have to use illegal copies of the game because you're using an emulator to play it, so they had to protect themselves, so they issued the cease and desist. Well, just because you have a ROM does not mean that it is illegal. If you own the physical product, you are allowed to make a backup. You can even use that backup. There is nothing illegal with actually having it. So even though they are within their rights to do this, they're not really within their rights within the reason they're doing it. And they may well have, they'd win in court because they are a multi-billion-dollar company, and who can fight that? Might makes right. And so there's a whole bunch of people that are upset about this because they're bringing things to Nintendo. They're bringing people and keeping Nintendo stuff alive, and Nintendo is once again going, no. So people have been, there was a big Splatoon 2 thing going on, and a lot of people have been using, to sign up for that, a lot of open Smash names to show solidarity for these poor people that had their whole thing taken away. And Nintendo, rather than just dealing with the issue, said, well, we got a lot of people that are doing that. That's canceled. That's canceled. No finals for the fight. It's just canceled. It's done. So they're, once again, just, if you're a fan, they say, why? Now give us your money. Stop playing our game. Stop it. Knock it off. Give us your money. And the thing is, with all these people complaining, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you buy a Nintendo product and give them your money, that is what they're listening to. And if you give Nintendo your money, you're telling them, please keep stomping on our community. So everybody that loves Nintendo stuff and buys Nintendo stuff, you are directly telling Nintendo, please, just take a dump on me, treat me like garbage, kick me, punch me, I am not worth it. And that's what you're telling them. Because as shitty as they act, you're giving them their money. Your money. So you're telling them, please do it more. That's like with all this Electronic Arts stuff and Activision. Activision, now that they're making $70 a game and all, because, development costs are so high, they made almost $2 billion in 3 months on microtransactions. Games are expensive because they make them expensive. They spend most of the money on games on marketing. They rake in the cash and they say, we've got to make that money back. It doesn't take $1.2 billion to make a game. Even Square Enix, with their horrific nightmare of a Marvel game, their Avengers thing, that was only like $200 million. A lot of money. But when you make $1.something billion in a couple months from transactions, that's not much money at all now, is it? So yay, thumbs up on that. And so every time you get mad in Electronic Arts for doing something, and then you buy an Electronic Arts game, you're just telling them, please, keep dumping on me. I don't matter. I am just a bottomless well of money for you. Take it, take it, take it, dump on me. I don't buy Electronic Arts games anymore. I've stopped giving my money to companies that try to take a dump on you. That's why, as much as I like Paradox, a nice little indie publisher thing, I don't like the way they treat the customers with their DLC stuff. I don't buy Paradox anymore. Screw them. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I sometimes forget what my own name is. I mean, I got a whole bunch of stuff I still wanted to talk about. Hopefully I'll be able to remember it for tomorrow or later. Thumbs up. And let me open up my Chrome. We have Shadow Puppet with a 3 instead of an E. Thank you very much. Fallen Pegasus, greatly appreciate. We have Clancy Guy, thumbs up. Brutish Wing 2.0, Mountain Sheep, definitely. Russian Timing, thumbs up and thank you. We have Nick David, thumbs up. Melissa Ramirez, greatly appreciated. We have Joshua Step, thumbs up. We have Scrub Soccer, thank you very much. Luis L with an umlaut, not an umlaut over the L, U with an umlaut. HIS, thumbs up and thank you. Sean Villar, good to see you in the comments. We have Adam Wells, thumbs up. Armerta, greatly appreciated. Morph Sloth, I like that name, greatly appreciated. New Boob, except it looks like it's spelled with N00, and I can't tell. Zeros and O's, they look the same to me, but thank you very, very much. We have AA, thumbs up and thank you. Trinity's Lame Plays, greatly appreciate. Gory Gaming, good to see you in the comments. Christopher Thomas, thumbs up and thank you. Traffic Cone, I like the name, greatly appreciate it. And then we have BRN932, thumbs up. AMXR, thumbs up and thank you. Jarpy, greatly appreciate. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, Arthas, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only in text. Greatly appreciate it. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. You are all the only reason I have a roof over my head. Thank you so very, very much. It is appreciated, each and every one of you. If you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be cool if you could check that out. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well, with things like cat food, hamster bedding for my cat's cat box. You know, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And of course, if you could tap the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very, very cool. Thank you so very, very much. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Well, good golly, Miss Molly, I have this video here. I need to record, edit, and then render something for the second half of the day. I need to do something to somehow monetize my life. I'm slowly continuing to sink under the financial waves, so I need to do something or I'm going to lose this place here, you know, in a year or two. So I keep trying to think of ways to monetize stuff, but I don't know what to do. I know I need to start streaming, so hopefully I can actually start getting that done soon. Thumbs up. So, the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment suffers from a surplus of scorn. It is ready, but not eager, to cast that scorn upon any and all whom it finds disappointing. Its mockery is severe. Please do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment. It suffers from a surplus of scorn. And of course, Black Lives Matter. Good golly, Miss Molly. You know, the idea, maybe we shouldn't murder people in the streets. Why is that controversial? And justice for everybody, the jackbooted, brown-shirted fascist thugs in police uniforms who keep brutalizing and murdering American citizens in their homes and on the streets. That's not a controversial statement either. The cops shouldn't be killing people just because they can. So, please wear a mask, wash your hands, Try not to touch your face. Practice your social distancing. Stay at home unless you have to go out. We need to survive this. Please do your best to survive. You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Do your best to stay as creative as you can. Stay as safe and positive as you can. Practice your self-care, and I will see you, my friend.